Hello everyone, I'm Storm Checker ET meteorologist Austin Haskins. It's been a bit of a chilly start to our Friday morning. A lot of us down into the 30s. Frost advisory in place for Polk, Barron, and Rusk counties through 9 a.m. with even a freeze warning farther to the north. We did get down to 36 in Eau Claire, which means we've had our first frost of the season. Average first date is about September 23rd, and we had it today on October 4th, so about a week and a half or so past the average first date. Frost can actually begin to develop when the air temperature is at or below 36 degrees, with the near ground temperature can be closer to freezing. And that's because those temperature sensors typically are about 5 to 10 feet off the ground. In 2023 last year, our first frost was October 9th, and in 2022 was September 27th. The earliest on record, August 30th, 1915. The latest on record for the first frost was not until October 27th of 1934. Now, one factor that has led to these chilly temperatures this morning is those light to calm winds. And those winds are going to stay very light to calm throughout the day today. Maybe getting up to about 5 to 8 miles per hour this afternoon out of the southeast, but overall staying pretty light. Tomorrow, though, as we have a low pressure incoming from the west, and a high pressure still over to our east and a tight pressure gradient, that is going to lead to some pretty strong winds, very similar to what we had back on Wednesday. South winds sustained between 15 and 25 miles per hour, could gust 30 to 35 miles per hour. Now, as of Friday morning, the fire danger is in the moderate category for most of western Wisconsin. Rusk, Barron, and Polk counties in that high fire danger. Now, today, the humidity levels are going to be low, but we're not going to have the wind aspect, so I don't expect really much of an issue in terms of elevated fire weather conditions. Now, tomorrow, it's going to be the exact opposite. We're going to have the strong winds and, of course, the dry vegetation, so I do believe that the fire danger could sneak back into the high category. However, the humidity won't be as low. The reason for that is because with this system moving in, we're going to see those dew points jump up into the 50s, and the humidity levels are going to stay closer to about 45 to 50%. So that means that we're not going to see as dry of air tomorrow. But Sunday, though, could be a different story because the wind will stay up and we'll be behind a cold front. So have to watch out on Sunday for some elevated fire weather conditions. High pressure keeping us dry today. As that moves east tonight and that low pressure moves in, again, you get that tight pressure gradient between the close proximity of the two. That's going to lead to those gusty winds. Into the afternoon hours, clouds will start to increase, and between about 3 and 10 p.m., we'll be watching for at least a line of broken line to solid line of isolated showers and maybe a thunderstorm or two to roll through the area. Some of the data keeps most of the rain either developing farther to our east or staying to our north. Others do have at least some activity in our area, so it is a slight chance between that 3 to 10 p.m. time frame tomorrow. Another cold front's going to move through Sunday morning, and that's going to usher in some of that cooler air even more so and keep the winds around and even bring in some clouds as well. But rain the next couple of days, a lot of the data is suggesting the rain will be mostly along and east of Highway 27, but I think a lot of us could at least see a little bit of rain in our region. So looking at the extended forecast, 70 degrees for today, 79 tomorrow. If you're south and west of Eau Claire, you have a chance of getting into the low 80s. Farther northeast, Medford, Ladysmith areas, probably lower 70s. 63 and windy on Sunday. Could deal with a touch of frost possible in spots both Monday and Tuesday mornings with lows in the upper 30s. But look at the high temperatures towards the end of that extended forecast. We're back to near the mid 70s Wednesday and possibly close to 80 by the end of next week.